The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for children's TV enthusiasts, adult virgins, and estranged mothers. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting night terrors, third-degree burns, or demonic possessions that may transpire as a result of listening to this sewage sprinkler. May God have mercy on your soul. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
And a two, and a hi! I was going to do the clap, but yeah, that's fine. We've started. Hiya! How you doing? Oh, sorry. Hello.
Spooky, spooky, wooky, looky.
I'm not going to do what I did on a previous Halloween one.
Wow, what did you do?
Do you remember I played the theme tune backwards so it sounded all like creepy and shit?
Yeah, and you had haunted house noises.
I'm not going
You had them on your phone.
I'm not going to do that for the whole month, I promise.
Are you sure?
I mean, I might...
Well, when there's just a random seagull in the background.
Un petito caca. Welcome back. How have you been? How have you been? We're still here expelling demons.
Welcome back to my haunted house, which is what they call my pussy.
Bushy gushy, my pussy is spooky.
Spooky, spooky, my pookie.
Ooky. I like it.
My ooky, spooky, pookie.
Oh, my pookie. A pookie.
A pookie.
That's gross.
That sounds like what you use to open someone's asshole.
Yeah, a pookie.
A pookie. And we're off.
And we started.
And so it begins.
I, of course, am the mistress of the dark shots, Nana Arthole. Hello, thank you. How are you?
And I'm the wicked bitch of the East Midlands, Miss Marilyn Sane.
And we're back for another of our ooky spooky gay Christmas Advent series.
Yes, we're going to be doing more tarot card reading hunting.
The library is haunted, darling.
The library is cancelled.
Cancelled. I don't know, whatever. So, yeah.
Yes.
Today's the day, Marilyn.
I'm going to be reading your fortune. And as you know...
I'm quite unfortunate.
Yeah. And as you know, I'm great at this.
You're so good.
I am a natural witch.
I'm going to talk the lovely listeners and viewers at home through my experience of Marilyn giving me a tarot reading.
Yeah.
We were... How many bottles of wine in?
Oh, like 3.
I can't even... Like, why was everyone dressed? Oh, we were dressmaking or something.
Oh yeah, we're having a crafternoon.
We were having a crafternoon, like, getting shit done. Lovely, lovely. Absolutely marvellous. And then, like, we were having a little bit of a drink as we went along. And then that just progressively turned into, we're just drinking now.
Yeah. So
we were having a little bit of a teeny tiny drink, one too many. We got on to talking about tarot cards, and then Marilyn... Coronavirus! Spread it for me. So Marilyn spread it for me, and you were very drunk. You were very uncertain, and you were just giving me literal meanings with no interconnectivity
from
whatsoever. You were just
so
like,
as you know,
this one means this one means that one means this, and we just being like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't really answer not only my question, but anything.
Well, that's the thing. As we know, they're open to interpretation, and I'm just not very good at, like, I don't know, you're better at spinning a yarn than I am.
But when you...
I can do it to myself.
Yeah, so why can't you apply that to other people?
Because I don't like other people. It's not about me.
Because I don't give a shit about their future.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't want to look at your stitches. Yeah, exactly.
Very that. That's for my friend Wendy. She's got cystitis. Yeah. So I don't really care about other people. So reading other people is difficult.
Yeah.
But
we're going to give it a go.
Yeah.
We're going to give it a go today.
Yeah.
So talk us through your deck.
My deck.
Your little shag.
As I mentioned. Show me your deck. So my deck is, I think it's gorgeous. I love my deck. Although I think yours is pretty too. Like, I love the big cards. And I've thought about getting other decks, but I feel like I don't know this one thoroughly enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like you need to... Like,
grow accustomed to
Yeah. I don't want to piss them off, which I'm going to do today. So mine was a gift from my mum, I think, or Matt. I don't know. And I only do 2 spreads, because as we know, I'm very professional and I'm really good at this. So I only ever do either the horseshoe spread, or I'll just do a 3, past, present, future.
The 3-card draw is very nice. If you're in a pinch at a party and you just need to give someone like a quick, like, I'll read your fortune but your breath stinks, 3-card spread.
Yeah, especially when you sat across from them. You don't need that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, like, oh, in your future I see the dentist. Weird.
I see,
I didn't know there was a Corsadil card.
I see a tall man. Hal, it's hostess. It needs to be removed from your person. Now, immediately. Eat a mint, you bloody fuck.
I see Tic Tacs.
Do you eat poo? Anyway, so...
Yes.
We're going to go for the
We're going to do a 7-card spread.
7-card spread. I call it the horseshoe.
I've always just called it a 7-card spread, but I think
What does it say in there?
It
does say horseshoe spread.
Yeah.
That don't look like no fucking horseshoe I've ever seen in my life.
Hey. You shut your whole mouth.
Your horseshoe mouth.
I want you to shuffle these, and as per previously, put your intent in there, what you want to get from this session. And if you could really pile your hopes and dreams on this.
So that you can crush them.
Yeah. If you could really make it important to you.
Because what I want to know is like, am I going to look at the cards and be like, that ain't what that means?
Of course you are.
She ain't telling me the truth.
Yeah, you're better at this than me. And usually I have to like look up every card in the book. But I'm gonna go by feeling.
I'm gonna go by feeling.
I'm gonna go by feeling. Because like I said before, a natural witch. In Christmas beads.
I think like I need like a jump off word to get the rest of it, to be honest with you. I don't know them that well.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I hadn't picked up those ones in a very, very long time. And I'm also I'm partly expecting them to fuck with me and it's just going to be a sea of swords.
Yeah. And it may well be.
Okay.
So now
they're now full of my intention and my psoriasis.
So now I want you to...
I've got to pick them.
Yeah.
And put them in position.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Oh, this is weird.
Do you not do it like that?
No, like, I always deal for the person.
Oh no.
So...
It's all part of it. Because you're putting yourself in.
Because then it's like, my intention mixed with their intention, I suppose, is the way that I would see it.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7,
Counting's hard, huh?
It's falling at the first hurdle. This horsey didn't even make the first jump in this Grand National.
Okay, so...
National.
Get in the bin.
I'm so sorry,
Okay,
right?
so first...
I'll take a picture at the end, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to do it card by card. Just because it's interesting.
Ooh! The Hierophant El Papa!
Is that what it's pronounced as? Hierophant?
Yeah, Hierophant.
Elephant.
The elephant. No, I always thought it was the Hierophant.
Okay, well this is your past.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So we're starting at the past. And as you can see, this is a wise man with a beard. And as you can see, he has...
Oh my god, is that me?
It might be you. As you can see, he's got 2 children kneeling in front of him. Maybe they're pressing charges. He's got keys, but they belong to the children. As you can see, this man is homeless. And he's holding what you can clearly tell is a television antenna.
What does that mean?
That means that possibly when you were in Scotland, you were just this guy roaming the streets screaming with children in fear.
Stealing other people's TV reception.
And shouting at the sky.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
is this the past or the future?
You're holding up your fingers because they're a little bit damp. And you're just trying to wear them off. You've just sniffed and now you're trying to dry them off.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So this is your past. And as you can see behind you, you've got 2 quite phallic objects forcing into the sky.
Mum and Dad.
Yeah. Mum and Dad. Yes. And the sky behind you is quite a deep red.
Yeah.
And that implies that you have actually shat yourself.
I really wish I hadn't asked this an actual question at this point.
Why? So as you can see, it's quite a muddled past.
It is a muddled past, yeah.
Full of selfishness.
As you can see,
and
also
immoral actions.
I'm not even sure if that's 2 children or if it's 2 Helen Cumlickers.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
And you weren't sure at the time either. This is you wearing a tinfoil hat, being that rugged psychopath that you see running down the street. You were essentially Pussy Spice.
It does look like I'm wearing like a blancmange.
Yeah.
Like a kind of...
Yeah, so what that is you know when you got jelly moulds?
Yeah, it's a jelly cake.
It's a really nice jelly mould from Woolworths.
Excellent.
Yeah,
okay.
and you're brandishing the TV remote as if to say, do my bidding or I'll hit you.
Yeah, great.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that's my past.
So quite a turbulent past.
Yeah. I mean, you remember our college episode,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if that was a chin strap and not a full beard, it me.
It you. Yeah, it's quite literally you.
Okay.
Brandishing a TV aerial and scaring kids, essentially.
That's so funny because when in our first flat we literally we couldn't get any TV signal, so we didn't have a license. So if we went round to someone else's house, she'd be like, "Can we watch TV?"
I told you earlier, natural witch.
Natural witch.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I just know these things.
What's happening next?
So next up we have the present, the hermit.
Oh, okay. So my beard grew in.
Yeah, your beard grew in, and you are wearing robes because you don't leave the house. This is, you've got a stick because you're quite focused on stick. She learned to drive stick and now she just can't get out of the habit. And as you can see, you have a lantern because you're trying to save on your electric. So you're holding the lantern aloft in pursuit of something. And also, you're quite literally the hermit because lockdown. And you haven't left the house.
Yeah,
and you're feeling
true.
quite isolated.
Yeah.
Which... When did this get real?
I mean, it got real for a second there.
Yeah. But you are wearing a lovely caftan.
I am.
Which is just delightful.
And some curtain ties.
Yeah.
As a belt.
Yeah, as you can see.
Which is, I'm nothing if not thrifty.
Yeah, totally. As you can see, this is an art hole too. You've tied a bedsheet with some curtain ties and called it an Out Hole Tuesday. And your friends are there for you. So this is about not feeling so alone. You feel quite alone at the minute. Obviously, lockdown done did you dirty, fam.
Yeah.
And Miss Rona got us all feeling a bit hermatitis.
Very true, very true.
So yeah, that's the present.
Okay, that is the present, thank you.
Yeah, and then we've got what's helping. So as you can see, we've got the magician.
Okay, so...
Who is a strapping young man.
As we remember from
The
last
magician.
week's episode, the magician is obviously an entertainer and someone on the fringe of society, but also a little bit of a trickster.
Yes, and this one is...
he's a sexy magician.
Yeah, he's got his shirt open, he's got great hair.
You saw the magician in my deck, right?
Yeah.
He had like a cake on, like a beret, and like cake shoulder pads.
Whereas this magician, sexy as fuck.
Yeah, he's got an infinity symbol over his head.
Yeah.
He looks like...
He's riding into that hobby craft.
Like Brendan Fraser in Tarzan,
like
George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
That's the energy.
Yeah, very that.
Wow.
So this is what's helping. So as you can see from this, porn. Porn is what's helping here. You're seeking entertainment, you're seeking positive... Semen, seeking that heavy cum, but also like positive ways to use your energy and entertaining ways to use your energy and ways to entertain yourself.
Oh, sending nudes to people that haven't asked for them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay,
so
cool.
firing those nudes into that school newsletter, stuff like that. So as you can see, if we... What?
To a school newsletter?
Yeah, send it... Yeah. You know how they've got the communication tree at school?
So,
like if the
I
meeting goes and school's closed.
banned from the Parent and Teachers Association.
Yeah, she was sending news to the PTA's thingy tree.
The message board,
Yeah. So, this is, obviously we've gone from a turbulent past where you were a homeless person, on to feeling a little bit isolated, feeling quite alone. But the positive use of your energy is what's helping.
The porn, the wanking.
The porn, the wanking.
The frappuccino.
Art Hole Tuesday.
Art Hole Tuesday, yeah. Okay, great.
This,
great.
Throwing yourself into your artistic endeavours.
Magical.
And your
absolutely.
entertainment.
Literally magical.
Literally magical. And as you can see, he's holding something aloft that you can't see that, but it is a wooden spoon. And on the end of that, it's just caked in shit. Which I don't really know what that means. He didn't tell me. I'm pretty sure that he's just been like going at it on some poor douche.
Got you.
Yeah, so if we look at this trajectory, it means that you're feeling quite alone, but what's helping is that you're projecting that your energy into something positive and something entertaining.
An old sock.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're just pounding away at that sock. Like, your wank sock could cut bread at this point.
And then every Tuesday, donning on some curtain ties and
calling it an art.
Thank you. Okay. So that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And next up, we've got obstacles to overcome. Another major arcana. We've got the High Priestess.
We've got Natalie Portman in Star Wars.
Natalie Portman in Star Wars. The high priestess. So obstacles to overcome, you can
La
see
papessa.
she's quite stoic. The way she sees herself is quite rigid. And that's an obstacle for you to overcome because you're never going to be as pretty as me. So the way you see yourself needs to be more fluctuating, like a bin bag full of mango pulp, just like a lava lamp filled with cum. What you need to do is
The world's biggest stress ball.
Yeah.
Squeeze it. I keep getting stuck to your ring.
you need to be less like Natalie Portman and more like that big welt on your inner thigh. Just a little bit gushy, a little bit mushy, a little bit free-flowing.
Ooky spooky, my pooky.
Yeah,
got
so the
ya,
high
got
priestess,
ya.
she's stoic, she has a role to fulfill, and that's how you see yourself, and that isn't necessarily healthy.
What's that above her head? Because obviously she's got the cycle of the moon.
Yeah, she's got the cycle of the moon, which means that she really likes showing her ass to people.
Lovely.
Which you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
She can't go into schools anymore.
What's this above the top?
So those are 3 rosebuds, and by that I mean 3 prolapsed anuses. And they're above her head because if someone asks what that smell is, she can blame them.
Okay.
When really, like we said, shut yourself.
Okay. So, would you say that that's about like maybe not taking enough responsibility, like always looking for someone else to blame, or is it like a good thing?
I would say, because it's an obstacle to overcome, I would say that it's something to overcome. And it's an obstacle. And it's an obstacle. So, I think
That is possibly one of the stupidest things you've ever said.
So
what's the solution to this maths problem? Well, I think that it
It's
will
a
be
problem and it's math.
It will be a solution, and it will be math.
Did you know that the world's tallest giraffe is taller than any other giraffe?
Sorry.
So,
okay, carry
what
on.
Natalie Portman is trying to say is that don't take yourself too seriously. Be a bit more fluctuating with your perception of yourself. It's not all going to come together like that. You're not always going to be as pretty as me.
Okay.
And you shouldn't try to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you deal with the cards that you dealt.
Yeah. You proved yourself.
I've made so many cards puns. I'm so sorry.
And here we have another
What
major
up?
arcana.
The Chariot.
This is all major.
This fucking is.
So this is set in stone.
Did you fucking go through the cards and take out all of the minors?
I wish.
Like, that's it now.
I wish I could take out minors, but I'm not allowed in their schools. So,
She's quite a devil with a pelican.
this is attitudes of others.
Okay.
So it's the chariot. We see a man on a chariot. Yeah. I don't know if you see that.
I do. I do.
And you can see-
I see Tom Selleck.
Yes,
as
yes.
a blonde.
He's got a great moustache and some great 80s hair. He's wearing a little hat that he got from his holiday in Turkey. He's just having a lovely time. What this means is the attitudes of others are other people's attitudes, and it means that you can be considered quite flighty. As you can see, this man, he has a city behind him, he's got a skate behind him, but he's trying to get away. He's moving forward. You can be seen as quite flighty to other people.
What, like nervous, skittish, or flaky?
Kind of flaky.
Okay.
Not necessarily unreliable, but if you need to disconnect, you will.
Okay, if I need to disassociate at any point.
So if anyone in these leading cards goes, what's that smell? She's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Got
didn't
you.
shit herself. It was someone else.
Like, peace, I'm out.
Yeah.
See you fuckers.
Deuces and pooses.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
What else is happening then in his? I mean, what's this at the front?
So at the front, we've got 2 sphinxes, one black, one white, which is diversity.
Nice. Excellent.
Which is great to see. And then on the front, we have the yin-yang symbol, which... So what this means, as we can see, we've got influences from Egypt, influences from Asia, and what this means is you need to stop appropriating other people's culture. It's a real problem that you need to overcome.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
also attitudes of others. So they're seeing you appropriating this culture, and they're not a massive fan of it.
Yeah.
Like you're only just starting to turn grey, but she wears grey wigs every time. Do you know what I mean? She's lying to people.
I mean, that is something that I need to stand with
Yeah.
and just really take ownership of.
Yeah.
I appreciate that I have been quite controversial in my wig choices over the years. Yeah.
And if you look, he's got moons on his shoulders, which means that you need to stop wearing shoulder pads so much because they're going to have an impact on your spine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's quite heavy.
And what's this card representing again?
This is attitudes of others.
Oh, the attitudes of others,
Yeah.
right.
So other people think you need to stop wearing shoulder pads so much.
Great. Okay, cool.
Me.
Yeah.
because that's my thing.
That's your thing, yeah. Sure.
Shoulders are my thing. And also, if you look, you'll see his hand just here, brown, fisting. He's been like elbow deep in the kids from earlier.
Are you sure?
And he's trying to get away from them.
Are you sure that that's not just a glove?
Hey, I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me.
Okay.
I'm the witch here. I have the intuition here.
Got you.
So he's trying to get away from things. He's quite flighty. He's trying to get away from these kids that he fisted earlier.
Sure.
And he's wearing shoulder pads, which are a problem. He's wearing that hat from Turkey. He's got sphinxes in front of him and the yin-yang symbol. Attitudes of others. Stop appropriating people's culture and then trying to get away with it by running away.
Got it. Yeah.
If you could stop that, that'd be great.
Yeah. That was Il Caro. I can't do it. Il Caro. Say it.
What?
Il Caro says there.
Oh, El Carro.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it how yours have got like different 4 different languages around the English translation.
Oh, and next up we have the Two of Cups.
Oh, finally!
Two of Cups card.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, finally something that's a little bit softer, that we're not quite so dependent on, you know, that isn't coming to just fuck my pussy.
And as you notice, you did flip the cards, but all of these are so far have been major, apart from this one, and in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it's a very strong reading, which means you probably are going to shit yourself.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to sit on a bin bag or
I mean, this is like a firm cup of coffee at this stage, isn't it? Okay.
So here we see we've got 2 blonde white people, and they appear to be looking at her fingernails.
Okay.
She's got shit under her fingernails. Again, fisting and from earlier.
What's inside that cup? Is it privilege?
I think it is privilege, yeah. The glow of white privilege. And above it, we've got a lion with wings for earrings and snakes for necklaces.
Oh, that lion is just getting it.
Yeah, so this is what the questioner should do. And if we look, they're butting heads, but they're happy about it.
Right, okay.
So what you should do is just headbutt a kid. just go out there and headbutt a kid. Yeah.
That's so funny, because that would really influence the question.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, definitely, that would have a direct correlation.
I believe so.
Yeah, there would be very much a cause and effect if I headbutted a kid.
Yes, of course. I mean, so this is what the questioner should do. So apart from headbutting kids, it does say that, it screams to me that you need to stop buying jewellery.
Okay.
But also it's cups, so it's a card of love, it's a card of emotion. So what this does mean is that you're gonna, so we've got the 2 of cups here, so you're gonna get double penetrated. You're gonna take 2 dicks at a time.
Oh, I love that.
You're gonna get split in half.
That's on my bucket list. Is to
and then you're gonna fill 2 cups with anal blood.
Oh no!
No, it's fine. You're happy about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that anal fissure that's more like a tap.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, you've got cups.
Like, is that? I just need to not sweat the small stuff. Is that like?
Kind of. Yeah, and get double dick down.
And get double dick down on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whilst 2 kids check their white privilege.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
that's what that means. Also, maybe buy some new jewellery, but that's just a personal thing.
But also stop buying jewellery.
Stop buying jewellery.
So,
but maybe buy some more jewellery. Yeah? Is that clear?
Yeah.
So that's what the customer should do.
And what's the final one?
The final one is the outcome. So here we have the Knight of Swords.
Oh fuck, here we go. It's a sword.
Yeah.
I told you.
This is the Knight of Swords. He's running into battle. So earlier we had the Chariot. We're fleeing away from
Lots
stuff.
of running.
Lots of running, yeah. And for someone who doesn't really leave the house much, I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
You're getting in your cardio. And that's what this card is. Yeah.
Cardio.
Card EO. Yeah. I'm gonna go. No, this is the Knight of Swords.
Come on, like, I need to know, like, I need the resolution to my future, like, I need to know.
Previously, we had you seen as quite flighty, getting out of the situation, whereas the Knight of Swords meets situations head on. He goes into battle, sword brandished, on what we assume is a horse, but it's actually a Shetland pony. And his legs are just dragging. That cape as well. Caked in mud, because like Shetland pony.
I thought that was like some mossy background. I didn't realise he was wearing it.
It's a cape, full drama.
Full drama. Okay.
And as you can see, he's got a red wig, which means you might consider a new hair colour. Don't do it. So as you can see, this one runs into battle head on.
Mouth open.
Yeah, mouth open, catching flies.
Like Team Gobblestick.
Yeah. And that's what this is. It looks like a sword. It's actually a giant gobblestick. So what this means is the outcome is going to be that run into battle head on, and take accountability for your actions and for your own happiness.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's going to change the opinions of these other people who thought you were quite flighty. Yeah, and as you can see, he's wearing quite a lot of jewellery.
So
armour, some would say.
Am I going to get some jewellery?
You're going to get quite a lot of jewellery.
Wow.
Yeah, and maybe a Shetland pony. So yeah, as you can see, we've gone from the tramp in the streets of Scotland brandishing a TV aerial.
I mean, that was me.
The magician, our whole Tuesday. Natalie Portman, the chariot, two little white kids, and here we have running into battle head on, really facing your future and taking accountability for your own happiness.
I mean, that's so incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna just snap a little picture.
Oh, and also, this one does mean you are going to poo yourself.
Oh, I definitely, right, so that's
100%.
100% on the cards.
Yeah, all of these major arcana mean that you should probably start wearing nappies now. If not, yesterday.
Who says I'm not already wearing one right
Have
now?
you been already? Told you I'm a witch. I'm just a witch.
Listen, the second that I hit 30, I was like, adult diapers. Okay.
And that's just because you were leaking cum.
Yeah, let me just see how that turned out. I mean, that's so informative and interesting and absolute fucking dog shit.
I don't know how you dare. You know what? Give me my money back.
I would have paid you.
Yeah. I paid you to let me do your reading. Give me my money back.
I'm trying to build up some experience for my CV.
As someone who kind of knows what this means, how did I do?
There was
moments of sincerity.
There were moments of sincerity, and then we absolutely fucking lost it at the High Priestess.
Nah. You're chatting shit, mate.
Do you not accept it? Okay.
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna have a look at like what.
So the major arcana are at the front.
The major arcana at the front. What is it? My first day? No, thank you for that. That helps. Because I couldn't really remember.
So yeah, Scottish vagrant.
Yep. I mean, associated with the sign of the Taurus and the bull, symbolises the Pope, the spiritual father.
Yeah, hitting people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shouting in the street.
But the card offers mercy and compassion and indicates a need for approval and conformity.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so that's basically...
That's the same thing.
That's basically getting blowjobs off to Helen Cumlickers.
In Scotland?
Yeah, in Scotland, sorry.
With a beard.
I forget that bit.
Yeah.
And then obviously the present was the Hermit. Now,
that down as fuck.
That actually was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Because of the whole
lockdown
thing, I guess. Yeah. It suggests looking inward, seeking the inner path, and opportunity for self-knowledge as well.
Whole Tuesday.
Whole Tuesday, that's what it's all about. That's what I do.
Then Natalie Portman.
No, the magician was the next one, so obviously that was what's helping.
Throwing yourself into porn and entertainment.
Yeah, and also like the trickery, the lies, the rhubarb. It's a deeply masculine card which suggests powerful energy. And I wouldn't know anything about masculinity, but it's nice that other people, you know.
I've heard it's cool.
The magician also has the ability to summon new ideas. So that's something that's also in there. Now, I genuinely couldn't remember what the High Priestess represents, other than it's some kind of motherhood stuff.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman, card number 2.
Stoic.
Okay, so she's balanced between the pillars of peace and severity, signifies a mystical quietness, something remains hidden, so do not rush, remain in a state of balance with patience and intuition.
That's exactly what I said.
I mean, you said Natalie Portman, and Natalie Portman in Closer, she embodies all of those things in her character.
I told you.
I'm so sorry that I ever doubted you.
Honestly. I want my money back.
Pay me for my services! Pay me for my services! So yeah, then the chariot. You motherfucker! It says it's about maintaining focus and you may be going on a long journey.
Flighty bitch.
This is so funny.
Flighty bitch.
Like maybe subconsciously you kind of did pick up on some of the meanings.
I did. I just made it cool.
You did just make. I mean, you made it modern and current.
Yeah.
And like something digestible for a younger audience.
I took this and thought, what would the French Prince of Bel-Air do with this?
Yeah. It was from being Tara Spread.
Oh,
I told the motherfucking witch get out of my head. Okay, so your relationship will enter a new and important phase.
You'll buy more jewelry.
Like, that's how I get men to pay more attention to me.
Ew.
Wear more jewelry.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
I look great.
And then what was it? What was the final? So what was that? Was that like
This was-
obstacles to overcome?
Yes. No, that was what action you should take.
Oh.
Headbutt a child, buy more jewelry.
That was it. That was my action.
Yeah.
So allow my relationship to enter a new phase.
And get double penetrated.
So divorce, great, okay. And then the Knight of Swords was the eventual outcome, isn't
Yes, the eventual outcome.
So-
You're going to meet your destiny head on, race into battle, and shoot yourself.
it? The Knight charges bravely into battle. It's Sir Lancelot, defender of chivalry. He rushes into situations without weighing the consequences. His charming nature gets him out of scrapes.
Yeah.
It me.
You.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I mean, you did say all of
I said
that.
all of those things.
So I'm sorry.
Pay me.
I'm sorry that I had to check your working.
Honestly.
You know, but sometimes I just like to see how you came to that conclusion in
Told you.
your maths problem.
Yeah, I'm a natural witch.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So, my question. I was thinking about basically, like, I've decided recently that I've got like a 90-day targets of some things that I would like to reach in my career trajectory. I was thinking about my business plan. I was thinking about my intentions for the future, what I would like to accomplish by
You
the
don't
end
need
of
to
the
tell me
year.
I know. I know.
And I think that it kind of touched on it.
I think it was better than last time.
And last time you were just like, one eye closed. This card is a card.
This card is made of paper.
This card was printed in a factory.
Yes.
And it is about card. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And as you can see here, Senor Gobblestick is racing into battle.
Yeah. Very informative, very interesting. And I must say that I'm going to take that intention, that trajectory, that knowledge, and I'm going to apply it to my vagina. Like
Oh god, you're shitting yourself right now, aren't you?
Oh my god, we better wrap up the podcast before it's too late.
Oh, sorry, I was late. I can't tell time.
You know that's good.
So, thank you very much.
Yeah, that was.
I've been Marilyn saying the Wicked Witch of the East Midlands.
And I've been the Mistress of the Dark Shards, Nana Artol. We'll be back next week for another ooky spooky October spectacular, so do join us then. But until that moment arrives, please like, comment, and subscribe.
For more witchy, shitty, witty.
Ooky spooky, my ooky.
Onion Drag Podcast.